That's where you can.
This is my second trip to Barcelona.
Yeah.
So I have seen that last time, but I didn't see it.
So our first stop, Pals, is 3K. It's just over there. Hang on. There, can you see? Can you see that there's a village there? Oh, look at this place here. This is the Chicken King. You see the Chicken King?
Yeah. Here.
There.
Chicken King.
But Pals is over there, on the left. Anyway, yeah, the flags. Okay, so there's the. That's where you can.
This is my second trip to Barcelona.
Yeah.
So I have seen that last time, but I didn't see it.
So our first stop, Pals, is 3K. It's just over there. Hang on. There, can you see? Can you see that there's a village there? Oh, look at this place here. This is the Chicken King. You see the Chicken King?
Yeah. Here.
There.
Chicken King.
But Pals is over there, on the left. Anyway, yeah, the flags. Okay, so there's the. His counterpart was a guy called Wilfred, mortally wounded. His French counterpart gets his hand, dips his hand into Wilfred's bloody wound, like that. Wilfred had a yellow shield, so as a mark of respect. Whether that's true or not, we're not sure, but it has been dated back to the 1200s. And then the separatist flag, okay, one of the triangle, first seen early 1900s, influenced by the Cuban flag and the Puerto Rican flag. Because Cuba, Puerto Rico, they break away from Spain 1898. And then shortly after, these flags first appear in Catalonia, and these are called esteladas. Estela means a star, so it's like the starred version. And look, you see all the yellow ribbons? So this all started with this cheesy pop song, Save All Your Kisses for Me. Tie a yellow ribbon to the old oak tree. Yeah? And then in the US, you guys used the yellow ribbons during the hostage crisis. And now the yellow ribbons are back in vogue.
What time do those shops open?
Should be opening soon enough.
Yeah, it's already 10:20.
Yeah. Okay guys, I'm going to drop you off beside the bathroom, and then I'm going to park the van, okay? And then we'll go for a walking tour of Pals village, and I'll give you free time, okay?
It's cool, thanks. Thank you. Oh, it's so quiet. For how long here, the free time?
Half an hour free time when I'm done with you. It's quite a small village.
What's the name of this village?
It's called Pals, P-A-L-S, Pals. And Pals gets its name, no, it's nothing to do with friends. Well, it's from an old Latin word, palus, P-A-L-U-S, which means swamp or marsh.
What's so special about this place?
It's just, well, you'll see it, it's just really beautiful, well preserved medieval village. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you off here.
Inside of the church.
Picture.
Oh, we're going to get up good and close, okay? Okay, so are we all awake?
Yes. When we
Okay.
get there, we will find out which. Well, they have a picture of this. The thing.
Listen up, okay? Don't get out now, but I'm going to drop you off around the corner. I
Okay.
want you on the other side of the bridge.
So we're now at Girona. And we're heading to the cathedral. I never watched it, so I don't know.
I just ate the meat.
Yeah. Okay. So come here. So let me just reiterate our plan for Girona. Okay. So we're going to do a walking tour. Won't take too long. Maybe 20 minutes, half an hour. Then I'll let you loose. I'll give you a map and take a look, right? I'll make some recommendations what you do in your free time. We're going to meet just beside where I dropped you off, so I'm going to pick you up, okay? I'm going to say 5:15, 5:15, because, you know, you're back in Barcelona around 7. We want to be on the road around about then, okay? So yeah, when I finish, I'll give you the map. Have it all marked out. Right. So, well done. You made it over the bridge, yeah? Well, that river is called the Onyar River. And normally, like, those like apartments overlooking the river, it's like the postcard picture that you get at Girona normally, yeah? But in fact, this is all the old part of the city here. And used to be, there's a medical wall that goes around the other side, but before, the wall went along by the river. But in the early 1800s, there was a war called a series of wars called the Napoleonic Wars. And Napoleonic troops came to north of Spain about 1810 or 1812, and they destroyed that part of the wall then. So since then, they rebuilt it and rebuilt those nice apartments overlooking the river. Now, did you see over there? See, look, see there's a pole there and there's an animal. What animal is that? There. There. Can you see? The girl with the blue backpack. The girl with the blue backpack. To the left. Look at the girl. Look what she's doing. She's taking a picture of this animal.
Yeah, what is it?
Well, what is it? That's what I'm asking you. What do you think it is? A dog? No. It's not a dog.
No.
Can I tell you?
What?
It's a lion.
Lion?
Yeah. Okay. It doesn't. It's a bit of a wimpy lion, but this is the lion of Girona. And this is a copy of a medieval statue. and before. Are you paying attention? There's going to be an exam. Yeah, there's going to be an exam on the way back in the van. Okay. Anyway, according to the legend, back in medieval times, newcomers to Girona would kiss the lion's ass. They would kiss the lion's ass, and that would like symbolise that they accepted the customs and rules of Girona. Later on, in medieval times, troops, they would kiss the lion's ass before they went off to fight in wars and battles and the like. Recently, the tradition is that visitors, they kiss the lion's ass, and it means you come back to visit Girona one day.
And there are the steps to do that.
Yeah, so the council made it easy recently with the steps. So listen, I'm not telling you the truth. I've never kissed that lion's ass. I've no intention of kissing the lion's ass, and I've been back loads of times. So if you want, herpes on your lips, you go ahead. You be my guest.
That is so funny.
And now they've made it even easier to put the steps up. Okay. Now, do you see this church behind me? It's called Sant Feliu. Sant Feliu is Saint Felix, right? And Saint Felix is similar to Saint Jordi, i.e. 3rd century Christian martyr, Roman soldier, wouldn't denounce Christianity, so yeah, martyrized. So he's always had his remains there in the crypt of the church. But also, remember there's a test on the way back. Also in the crypt, there's the remains of Saint Narcissus, who's also well, get this, Saint Narcissus is the patron saint of insect bites. I bet you didn't know there was such a patron saint, but there is. And according to the legend, one day in the 1200s, the French were here. Girona city, also known as the city of 1,000 sieges. It's seen so many battles and action over the years. Yeah. So, yeah, the French in the crypt, ransacking the place, destroying the place. They would come across the remains of Saint Felix. They throw his coffin on the floor. They come across the remains of Saint Narcissus. So they didn't know, but we know that right, exactly. So they throw his coffin on the ground. It breaks open, and suddenly. All these angry flies are coming out of the coffin, and they start biting the French troop and making them go ravenous and crazy and attacking each other, and in the end they have to call off the invasion.
It's a good story.
It's a true story. That's why the fly is a symbol of the city. And there's an expression in Spanish that comes from this incident. There's an expression, just in case, por si las moscas, or literally, for yes the flies. So, like, the logic of the story is, don't do it. In case the flies, yeah. You don't believe anything I say today. Why? I tell no porkies. I'm the Jim Carrey of tour guides. Liar, after I'm calling it a fib.
I used to believe you, but now I'm not sure.
Let's go. We're going the other side, okay?
Mosquitoes.
English, Spanish.
Are you okay? Yeah.
I don't mind, going uphill like this, but I don't like the steps.
Oh,
That's really,
it's a killer.
I feel like I'm always falling down.
No GOT yet, but that's going to change. I'm going to point them all out.
GOT alert.
Yeah, GOT alert. Because we have a Game of Thrones tour.
Oh yeah?
But I do that too. I know all the sites, so I'm sure we'll do it anyway. Okay.
You're getting 2 for 1. You're getting 2 for 1
If
here.
you can't, you create one.
No. I have my folder. But there are cars still sometimes. Here now. Yeah. People who think, what the hell, it's pedestrian zone, let's pick up and drive from the restaurant. And they just drive onto the... Oh, you know, it's a little bit exhilarating. I've never noticed that there before, so it's quite good,
Yeah.
Behind you, Faith. Behind you.
Oops. They don't honk here. They don't beep or something. They just...
Need a bigger camera. You need that iPhone with like 3 lenses in it.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have bought an iPhone last summer. I should have waited. All right. What is?
It's the medieval entrance to the city of Girona. This wall, this section here, and all this part that goes that way, it's called the Carthaginian Wall. It's called that because in the 800s, sorry, the 700s, when the Catalans were fighting alongside the French against the Moors, the French dynasty of kings were called the Carthaginians, so they named the wall after them. Okay, so we're going to go through this wall. But look, just you see the other side of the arch? Do you see those big blocks?
Oh, yeah. That's the original wall?
That's the original Roman wall from the 1st century AD, the huge big blocks.
Okay.
So rather unusually, they you know, sometimes, usually they took away the blocks, or sometimes they just built over it. So in this case, they just built over it. So we're going to go to the other side, but let's check out the Roman wall.
我现在看他们每一块砖的大小，样子都不一样。这4个，至少5、6。
Hey, come take a look at this. This is impressive. Look at this. This is impressive.
Yeah. A lot of steps. Anyway, okay, this is Girona Cathedral, right? Okay, later on I'm going to bring you to the back of the cathedral, because there's all different styles of architecture, but the facade you can see there is known as Baroque style, and you can see what time we finished it. The date up there? Yeah. So normally this type of architecture, Baroque style, is from like the 1500s onwards. That's the style that they have in South America, you know. All the churches are a similar style, because that was what was in fashion when, you know, conquistadores were doing their thing and bringing their misery and disease. Yeah. And during Roman times, they had the forum was here, and then briefly there was a mosque. But yeah, later on I'll show you the oldest part of the cathedral. I'll get to the back. But back to GOT. This was
There's a photo.
the set of Bailor. So this is season 6, okay?
Yeah.
So season 6? Yeah. Okay. So remember that the last season was season 8, the one we all hated. Yeah. The season 6. Previously, they used Dubrovnik for King's Landing. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. They came to Girona. I mean, they filmed in other parts of Spain too, like in the south of Spain, in the north of Spain. But in Catalonia for season 6, they filmed here in Girona. And they were here in September 2015. Back then they were doing a full season every year, so they're very organised. Anyway, so look, that's so it wasn't the Walk of Shame. The Walk of Shame was at the end of season 5 in the city of Dubrovnik, Croatia. But what was happening here? Well, do you remember we're expecting Marjorie to do her Walk of Atonement? Jamie Lannister's troops come barging up here, getting him to call it off. In the end, the High Sparrow calls off the Walk of Shame, but not because of Jamie Lannister's demands, because as it turns out, Tommen has joined the cult of the Sparrow.
Oh, okay.
So if you're not a GOT fan, sorry about all that gobbledygook. Okay, so yeah, look, you see, and they covered up the the statues to remove any religious or time reference. And this is, hang on, where we just walked up. Look, that's there.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so Jamie Lannister strips, they walk up that same road you just walked up.
Okay.
You can see those Roman blocks next time you're watching that, yeah?
Okay.
You can clearly see them.
All right.
And then his horse goes up there. Yeah. Which was very hard to get the horse to do that, because normally horses don't do that. And look.
Extra carrots.
Look here. In Game of Thrones, when you're looking down, from the top, this is the view that you get from the top up there. Look, you can see that building there.
Oh, you can see all the way to the ocean?
Well, you know, what's going on here?
It's not real.
Computer.
Well, we're like 40 kilometers from the ocean. They had to make it look like it's by the ocean, because previously it was. It was. Well, you know how they did that? Ta-da!
Oh, wow.
They put this green screen here, and then they could build up.
Oh, that's clever. Okay.
So, are you ready for a bit of a exercise?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you want a picture? Hold it. Take a picture. Take it. If you want. No. No. Okay. Listen, we're going to do some exercise. Okay. We're going to go up behind the cathedral. We're going to go down here and swing a left. We've got a lot of steps, but we're okay, aren't we? Okay. No crutches. This way, follow me.
Take a picture later, come on. Hey, watch out for the car. Do you watch that Game of Thrones?
No, I don't have subscription to HBO. A lot of people at the office are talking about Game of Thrones.
I cheat. I download it from the internet.
Oh yeah?
I'm too lazy to go to get a subscription. I just push a couple buttons on the computer and
I think that's better because you don't have to wait. You can watch the entire thing all throughout.
I get it before anybody else.
Yeah.
It's more out of laziness than anything else.
Either that or you record it, but I think it's good to finish it and just buy it. Yeah, right. Oh, this is big.
Figures you girls need a workout, you know? We are indeed.
Yeah.
Watch this stuff. Oh, look at that.
What's that?
Good thing there's a bathroom and we get off the bus.
Are you okay, Faye? Okay, because we'll have a few more steps, okay? Maybe another like 600.
Yes. Go ahead.
You can't. It's a working cathedral. They still have religious services, but the services are on a Sunday. But if you want to visit, you walk around the corner there, and you're at the entrance that we saw before, where Tobin was, and just on the far side, on the left, as you're looking, is the entrance. It's €8, but it's worth it. I mean, they give you a headset, but it's pretty boring even for me. But it's just worth it. It's really spacious. Anyway, listen, I'm going to bring it to the back. This is only the side. You want to see the back? Come this way. More GOT as well.
That's all you have to say.
I don't know, because we're not all GOT. And if you're not GOT fan, you know, Coleman and the Sparrow is all like gobbledygook, isn't it?
Yeah. Fair enough.
看到没有？这个应该也是啊。为什么他要让我们在这边待2个小时？
You're done? Middle.
You know what? I heard birds are like that too.
They could be, yeah.
Interesting. I don't know. I just heard that the birds, you know, they're 2 liters and one in front of one. I didn't know the strongest ones.
Oh, look, it has a flying buttress. It's like the what do you call it? The one that was burning in Paris.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, it has a flying buttress like that.
Exactly, yeah. Okay, so come here. This is the back of the cathedral. Later on, we're going to look more at the back of the cathedral. But right here, there's
is that
a very
yes, begging for something.
Exactly, yeah. So look there, look.
This is where the stick fight is?
That's Aria.
Oh, yeah.
She's in her stick fight, you see? That's the waif. Yeah. That's my grandfather is there, the bottom in. And, well, look, here, give me. Hold it.
Oh, okay.
You good?
Okay.
There you go.
Yes.
小心不要跌倒，不要摔下去。There. 不是了，是那里了。是这个，你看那个墙嘛。对，是那个这边，这个墙，这是哪里？这是这边呢？后面那个墙啊，后面那个。对 ，exactly。
Look, come here. Where is it? Pebbles. Go over there so you can find it.
Over there. 哪里？
Seriously? You mark the pebbles instead? That one?
No. Look at her.
Ray, go on.
What? You want me to?
Yeah. Go on, don't be boring.
All right.
You have to do exactly the same way you
Put
just
my
told
begging face
Yes,
on?
Yeah, you can put your begging face.
Just look miserable.
Look miserable.
Parents
Give your
dead,
best miserable face.
life not going very well. But no, turn around. It's the other one.
Oh, wait.
That one.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
No, don't crumple
Okay,
like.
yes,
better
that's
to
right.
sit
Okay,
on the
okay.
stairs. Now start
Because
your picture covers the stone.
Want to get a wet butt?
You won't. Your picture won't be able to see the storm. Yes, that's right. That's good.
There's so
that's
many
good.
directors, you know.
Okay.
Did you get it?
I think yeah.
Okay, perfect.
There's
Thank
so
you.
many directors.
Thank you.
No problem.
See, look at that. Look at that.
Oh, that's nice.
and people, but here in the medieval site that we're going to see, there's still about like 50 people living here. It's right beside the, well, 1,500. But we're going to see.
Is it mostly agriculture?
Why is so quiet?
Wow,
Where do you sit there? Oh, no.
look at a nice restaurant, eh?
Crazy girls, let's get out of here. Well, morning.
We're all hungover.
You know, it's a hard night of riot at the bar. Let's see who's the best.
There seemed to be a lot of drinking for the protesters from what I saw.
A lot of?
Drinking.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All the shops there.
Warm your cockles.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Actually, if you want to put down an insurrection, what you do, you take away the food. You let the protest for 2 hours.
Yeah.
An hour, and once the food goes away.
That's what happens on Simon.
So this is all for tourism, or
Well, the medieval part mostly, yeah.
So little, it's beautiful. It's charming. The place is very charming, right?
Yes,
It's like a bigger version of St. Augustine.
I know.
Like it. It's beautiful.
Casa de
Sorry? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you now because this is the this building here. It's like the town hall.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the town. Well, the village hall. But look, you see, this is the main square,
Okay.
Plaza Mayor.
Okay.
It's called Plaza Mayor, which is a coffee shop, and then the building behind is the town hall. The council. As you can see, the town hall is completely politically neutral, not.
Yeah. How do they really feel? How do they really feel?
And
But I
yeah,
don't see a yellow ribbon there for them.
well,
You would think they would have that.
Well, they have this.
Oh, there it is. There we go. The obligatory ribbon.
Yeah, and you can see that there's 3 flagpoles. I'm going to show you the church, the bell tower, and then we'll let you guys move. Yeah. Are any of you Game of Thrones fans?
Oh, yeah.
Game of Thrones, yeah.
Okay, well that's,
Not really.
that's in Girona, so.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So remember, we have three stops. We're here in Palace Village. Then we're going to Palace Village, the coastal village. Yeah.
You're not really associated with
Yeah, well, I mean, but if you are, my parents live close to the border. So what's going to happen? I don't know. Is it going to be hard or soft? We have to wait and see.
That's a big issue.
No, not yet. Come, girls.
are we coming by this way?
Yeah. If you just come with me, I want to show you a few things, and then I'll let you do.
Okay.
Unleashed. Unchained.
That could be Django.
It's a very charming place.
Yeah. The church is up here.
So I assume that during the summer this place is busier?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Seems that they rely on tourism.
What's that?
I think I'll have to. I have my tour guide paddle. I might have to. Wow. Yeah. All the way down to the south. Anyway, end of the 300s, Roman Empire starts to fall apart. It's getting too big and too inefficient. The next invaders were the Visigoths. They were nomadic Germanic tribes who liked to listen to, you know, Gothic type music and wearing black, etc. They took over all of Spain, part of France. They didn't last too long. Didn't leave much influence with their language or architecture. Their capital was Toledo. The next invaders we've mentioned before, the Muslims, the Arabs, whatever you want to call them, they crossed the Strait of Gibraltar about 710 AD and they go really fast. So then,
That's my address in New York.
oh really? Oh, this is a very
1492 2nd Avenue. That's my
They're coming for you next.
this is the year that the Muslims were left this part of Spain, right? So here in Catalonia, they were gone by 800 AD, because that was the time, you know, we had Wilfrid and the French. They set up this buffer zone. They weren't here for much longer. They weren't here for very long, only 80, 90 years. The rest of Spain, much longer. 1492 is when they were finally driven out of Spain. But well, before that, look, after the Reconquista, Spain is like this. So the last Muslim stronghold is in the south, Al-Andalus, currently Andalusia. The rest of Spain, look, Portugal already established, is you have Crown of Castile, Crown of Aragon. Then later on, in the 40s, 60s, very important political marriage. That's how they solved problems back then and united. They did marriages. So there was Isabel of marries Ferdinand of Aragon. So that's the start of like modern Spain. Madrid being the capital. They were titled the Catholic King and Queen. So Isabel and Ferdinand, they gave Columbus the money when he discovered, inverted commas, America, in 1492. It's okay, you can get past. But it was also that same year, 1492, that they signed this thing called the Decree of the Alhambra. Basically, if you were not Christian, out you got. So lots of Muslims and Jews left that state. Basically like medieval ethnic cleansing. After that there was the Spanish Inquisition, because maybe you were just pretending to be Christian or pretending to have converted. This is Isabella Ferdinand here, you see. They had a daughter called Catherine of Aragon. She married an English king called Henry VIII. Yeah. She was the first of 6 wives. Henry wanted a divorce, didn't get it, separates from Rome, starts Protestantism. And do you see this handsome guy here? This is King Joffrey. No, this is Charles II. He was the last.
Charles II.
Yeah, but he was a Habsburg. So I told you before, the Habsburgs, you know, they were into the intermarrying. So if you do that, and it might be tempting, but if you do that, relax, don't do it. This is what's going to happen. So this is like a nice painting that the portrait taker would have took to make him look extra nice. So in reality, he was probably even more beautiful, yeah? His father married his niece.
Oh my God.
So he was many things to many people, yeah? And yet he always had headaches. It was difficult for him to speak, he had a big tongue. Anyway, he dies, no male heir, war of succession. He still commemorates, and the victor was this guy, Philip V, Bourbon. And then the current king, Philip VI, Bourbon. Descendants. I'd better be careful around these parts. Yeah, with these. That's the other king, Juan Carlos. He abdicated 5 years ago to let his son
Right.
have a crack of the whip. So look, I'll show you. Look, this is our itinerary. We started in Barcelona. We went right about here. Okay. So first stop, Pals, short stop. Okay. And then we're going to go to the coast, Palafrugell. Then I'm going to go to the city. 3 stops. Okay. All in the province of Girona. Okay. I'm going to bring you to over this way to the bell tower.
Why is the language of Catalonia the French and Spanish?
Well, because I mean Catalan, I mean they're all Latin-based languages, but it's kind of influenced a little bit by French, and then Spanish was very much influenced by the Muslims as well. So it's kind of, I mean, it's more like Spanish than French. We're going to go over here, this bell tower, okay? All right. And then we're going to break up.
So they like the Game of Thrones here? Or
Well, I mean, young people love it here too.
they do?
Yeah.
That's copy.
So everyone's a Game of Thrones fan. Okay.
Not me. Are you? Have you been following
I've seen it. I've seen
all?
it all. Yeah.
All of it? Yeah.
It was good up until the last season.
Yeah.
A little disappointing. Although the battle was pretty good.
The battle was in the dark and you couldn't see anything.
It was a little bit difficult to see.
This way. The last season was pretty terrible.
I did like when Arya came in there.
No, when Arya goes crazy, kills everybody for like an hour.
No, and the final jab. When she gets the Night King.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Arya. Yeah, but like, you know, such a huge threat. Why did they that?
Yeah.
It's like this press this reset button, you know.
Overall,
Rushed.
yeah.
Is the only word.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, I don't want to be like a moaning Michael because they gave us years of top entertainment, so. Okay.
What do we have here?
Well, this is our bell tower, made from the rubble of the original castle. Now it's a bell tower used to tell the time, and well, we have the Mediterranean here.
Okay.
This is where they pick the princess. And she lay her hair down.
Oh, Rapunzel.
Really?
So you see, there's islands there which are uninhabited.
Oh, really? Okay, those are islands over there.
Yeah. They're called Las Illas Medas. So Barcelona, okay. Barcelona is like 150 kilometers that away. Well, later on we're going to go to the coast about 10 kilometers that way. Girona will be that way. That is the Mediterranean. France will be that way. Italy will be that way, etc., etc. Okay.
Does it take
More or less. Using my spider sense.
didn't know he was winning. I just knew that the poles were not justified. I knew there was something wrong with the poles.
Wala. It's a dead end.
Is it dead? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it interesting or?
Well, that
That's it?
the plant that looks like a huge pineapple is interesting, but that's it.
Okay.
There's nothing there.
Calais de Palafrugell.
Uh-huh.
Well, Cala is like a small beach
Mm-hmm.
surrounded by rocks,
Mm-hmm.
and Calais is an even smaller beach surrounded by rocks.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Calais. Get some nice pictures, kind of get a sense, a feel for the village as well. And then we'll go. I'll drive you to the centre of the village, show you some restaurants, some walks, some of the beaches, and then I'll let you loose.
Cam， 你过来扶着这个。
So we're going to the lookout point. We're staying here for just a few minutes, just a stopover, and then we're gonna be loose and just go walk on our own. Wow. Wow, look at this. Holy. It's beautiful. I am at the Hotel Monegal, just in front of the La Rambla. La Rambla.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, the start of La Rambla. That's where my hotel is. How about you guys?
Renaissance?
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Look at this. You get your camera out.
Wow. Cool. Yeah, I like Paris too. This one is nice.
What you call it in Holland.
Mm-hmm. This
And
place.
it's side stick to Bruges.
Oh, this is where I was saying this is nice.
That's all the beaches, where we were before. Okay, so later on you go for a walk, up there, or there's a little, another big beach there, and then, if you go for a walk, there's another village that way, yeah. That rock sticking out, I mean, to go to the big beach, you either go through the streets, or you can go around there, another big beach, and then...
Where are we right now on the map? The red
here,
spot?
red spot, okay?
Yeah.
So come, I'll show you a few things. Two reasons, because it's kind of land season, also it's
Hey, Mary,
Oh, thank you.
quite open on the Monday.
Josie?
哇，要天气好，还真的可以在这边走路。对，去玩了。他的广告上就有叫你在 Tower 游。问题是这个天气。
So,
闻到。
that's for
Yeah.
up there, see the view? Yeah. So you can walk back up there. One good restaurant, I usually eat this place, La Vela.
This is a good one.
Yeah. Or if you want to go anywhere else, as I said today, you are the kings and queens.
是谁帮我拿？是谁帮我拿的伞？没有，在我这儿，在我这儿。
Come here.
What do we got here?
Come, I'll tell you.
Margiotti?
What? Now look at the back of the cathedral.
Okay.
Somewhere in that facade there is a witch. Can you see her?
Which?
A witch.
Give some tips.
We found her.
You have a clue?
Okay, look on the right at the bell tower. Go to the top, on the left, sticking out.
Sticking.
Just protruding out the stone?
Yeah,
Okay. That's a witch?
that is a witch.
Okay. And the reason they would put a witch there?
There's a legend.
Okay.
Do tell.
There's a legend.
Of course,
There's a story there.
girls, ladies,
要听会问吗？故事。
the legend of the witch of Girona Cathedral. Are you listening?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll be on the exam.
Okay.
So before, there was a witch, and she used to haunt the cathedral. She used to like throw stones at the priests. She used to have a really potty mouth, had a bad language. So one day, the priest's patience was just pushed too far, and he cast her into stone, and he made her into a gargoyle. So they hauled her out and made her into a gargoyle. So now the only gargoyle with human form is that witch. All the other ones are like standard form, or there's a few other beastie ones, but the only one human form is that witch. Now look, pay attention. On the right is the oldest part of the cathedral. This tower is Romanesque style architecture, normally from the 900s. It's got a narrow windows and doors with a semicircle on top. Okay, from the 900s. Then they made the main part of the cathedral here is Gothic style architecture. No, they just extended. Main body, Gothic style. Gothic style, they figured out how to make more weight, to make things bigger and bigger windows, and they have the flying. Oh, very nice! Wow, that must be an iPhone, is it?
No,
They
it's
had
not.
these.
No, it's not iPhone. It's Android.
Oh wow. So clear.
So they had these flying buttresses. For a while, it was the widest cathedral in the world until they made the one in the Vatican, St. Peter's, which is the widest, but it's the widest Gothic cathedral in the world, 23 meters width. And then after that, they put the facade in the front, the Baroque style, just from the 1700s is when they finished it. So all different styles of architecture included.
That's a hybrid.
Yeah. So listen, I'm gonna let you guys loose now, right? So I'm gonna give you guys with Jewish community here until they're kicked out in 1492. Okay. So look, I'll do a map for each group, yeah, or the group of 6. You want like 2 maybe?
对啊，他是说他只换一张给一个，
You want to go inside the church?
他会给2张，给我们2
It's 8. Yeah, it's €8 to get in.
Or maybe it's 7.
No, it's okay. We can walk. We walk together.
2 would be good.
Two
Okay.
for us.
Okay.
那我们走了吧？
Do
想我们走了哈。
you recommend us to go inside of the cathedral?
If you like cathedrals, yeah. If you don't,
Should we do it now or later?
Did he mention how long is this wall? Like
I don't understand your question.
how long?
Yeah, yeah.
Did he mention it?
Let me take a picture for you.
It's a nice window there
Yeah.
with the flower.
I would like a nice photo there.
拍上来走一节就 off 了。他是说就变成你往上来，可是你还想该回到待会儿刚刚那个搭梯。
他说这里有个 access point，我们一定有个地方可以下去。哦，是那个。There you go。对，那就好。对，我得要有个方法。要站在上面爬。
不要爬树，我这边下楼梯很沉。
Oh, be careful.
是他的儿子，你千万不要爬树，我们怕，我要看到我腿都软掉了。
4 o'clock, I think.
Yeah, every hour.
I'm looking at the back of the cathedral from here.
So the next time that it rains, we have to be near the meeting place. It's 5 o'clock.
What there used to be in that house. You see it? The doors? Down. The apartment, the stairs. Oh, it must have come up this way. You can't get this way.
Oh,
Shall we go this way?
is it? It doesn't look
Or we can go this way if you want.
right.
Which way do you want to go? You want to go
Looks
to the
like
church?
it's going to the church, right?
Yeah, that's
It's not circling the. Are we following the?
So I don't think I explained, but you see those flying buttresses, those arches that are coming out of the building? Without those, you cannot build it, the size of the building would fall over. Without those arches there, the flying buttresses, the building would fall over. Yeah, it's necessary to have those. See how those are coming out of the building? That's called a flying buttress.
Flying Duchess?
Flying buttress. This is not the nice picture here.
Yeah, like the ones we do.
Okay, Judy.
You walk up those, I think they can put the hole. What would they do? They'd have like the military.
Soldiers that protect the thing and they have walls too. They didn't have the local, so that when French or the German would come
Didn't
down
have
here
any
to
ties
protect.
to
Yeah,
ice
to
cream.
the people,
You
yeah.
have to catch up to the front.
And they're really good at
I
building
read that
stuff.
because I couldn't figure out how they could control so much for hundreds of years.
Yeah, they drew it on the map to get ice cream.
They're
What time do
heading,
we?
they're heading for
It's
the ice cream.
36. It's 36 after. What time do we get back? 5.
5:15.
5. Okay, so we got about 45 minutes. A little less than about 40 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, we're lucky it's not raining.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a little wet all the time.
At least when it was raining, we're having the lunch.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why I cannot
Can
buy.
you live in the hotel?
Oh, because then you have to pay for the hotel.
Yeah.
Or they're not gonna hold it for you because I'm
No.
staying at a different hotel the next
Unless you go
time.
back to the same hotel?
No, I'm taking a different hotel.
Oh, okay. Because if you go back to the same hotel, they're cheating.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, I've done that before.
We did it when one time we went to south of France. We left our flight in
Mhm.
Paris. And they kept going back to
Yeah. There's your ice cream place.
Is it? Okay.
I think that's the one.
Unicorn.
Yeah.
No, they're not there. So. The Catalan flag, right?
Yeah. I thought it's just in Barcelona. It's also there.
Look at this. Stand over here. Stand in front of the door. So you said you're going to take the trains to one of your destinations?
Yeah, from Granada to Malaga to Cordoba to Sevilla. And then
Okay.
all the rest are.
That should be nice.
Hopefully their station is not as bad as here.
Yeah.
That you have to go up
It's
and
usually a
down.
little more friendly. You don't have to go down
Because
you
they're
shouldn't-
smaller.
You shouldn't have to go down because it's
Yeah,
if anything you should just have to go up, right?
once.
Because then they'll have an escalator. We went from Amsterdam to Paris once.
Yeah.
That was really nice. On
Okay.
the train.
Oh, that's a high one. Well, the Gothic quarter is almost like this.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
That's kind of nice.
yeah, it is. That's a nice coffee shop.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's cool, right?
Yeah. Watch this car. Watch this car. It's backing up.
Oh,
Because if they come up on the sidewalk, then you know. Oh, they're going backwards. It's hard to control a car when they go backwards.
this one is better.
Probably not even a meter deep.
Bah non, s'il te plaît, tu peux. Mais non,
Vamos por un helado.
When you're not looking for it, just stumbled at it. Yeah. Where's the river?